This mission right here will cost me 150,000 just to take. So I'm hoping it's worth it. I'm going to find out what we can get from it. It is a salvage mission and you need to level up your Headhunter rep all the way to max to get this. Let's see if we can find any cargo on board. So I'm going to accept it. We will need to fight a couple of ships, I believe. For this mission, I am going to use my Star Lancer Max just because it has a lot of cargo. And if we're going to loot something, we probably need a lot of cargo space for this. Luckily, we can route to the location. Usually, these missions are broken, the kill and salvage missions, but it seems like this one is working. If you're wondering, where do you find this mission? Well, you need to be around Bloom and you need max Headhunter rep. We're finally here. I'm gonna go to the cluster and see what we can do. Seems like our target is a hammerhead, which is not the best for us. Star Lancer Max can definitely not take out a hammerhead. Let me just see what's on the C2 here, since we also have this claim right here. I'm hoping it's a bunch of weevil eggs. Usually, hammerheads don't have a whole lot of salvage on them or cargo, but C2 is pretty good. So for cargo, we only get distilled spirits, 362,000. Let me see how much that is. So if we were to loot everything, we'll make about 192,000. I'm going to look around and see if there's anything on the other ships. There's no way that we'll be able to take down a hammerhead with the Star Lancer Max here. So what I'm thinking, I might drag it to the asteroid here, see if it will fly into it, and then maybe we can see if there's any decent cargo. But I can probably get close enough to give it a scan before I need to maneuver into an asteroid. It's coming towards me, but I can't get a scan off. Maybe in a minute, once we're safe. I'm just going to see if I can sit inside the asteroid here. So the hammerhead will need to fight us here. Since we don't get a lot of time. You can see it's threading our shields already. Already burning me quite a bit. Let me just sit here for a minute. Maybe it can ram itself to death. Hopefully it can't get in here. We'll see. It's definitely trying its best to get to me, but it's not getting super close to the rocks at the moment. Maybe I can give it a scan while we wait. So for cargo, it has scrap, copper, iron, corundum, titanium. So all the regular cargo. I don't know why the salvage mission would be valuable. I think maybe I can play peekaboo with the little hammerhead here. Will definitely shred my shields instantly, but I can always dive behind the rock again once it gets too close. Let me just see here. Well, we can definitely hit it, and we've got quite a bit of ammo. Just need to be cautious. If my shields go down, I need to dip. Can't really do much. More a peeking game than anything else. Well, it is definitely taking damage, and it's running just a little bit. We can definitely get the shields down, I believe, with all of our bullets. We've got about 300 per weapon, but it also does a whole lot of damage to us. It is definitely bigger than us, so we should be able to outtrade it eventually. But my shield is down, and I think I've got a little bit of red on me. Also muzzling. I'm just going to flare for in case. Here we go. Let's see if we can take its shield down again. It's taking my shields down way before I can take its down. Let me hide again. I might go fixed here, just so that I can get my damage off quicker. The fire rate will increase by quite a bit, so I can just peek and then shoot. See if I can get those shields down nice and quick before it completely destroys me. It has multiple shield faces though, so it makes it a little bit more difficult. But so far my shields are holding up against its. My capacitor is low. Just gonna hide. So my shield doesn't go down completely. It will be able to regenerate faster if it doesn't completely die. You see it's already back. Or we can just shoot. Shield is almost down. I'm gonna hide again. Unfortunately, I can't put my shields in front, but my key bindings don't work at the moment. So doesn't work too good. Okay, so it's a little bit too far away now. Let me just set up my shields properly. Should be able to do this. Let me just maneuver here. Here we go. On this screen, I can probably put most of my shields in front here so that we can tank all of the shots. Should be pretty decent. I don't want to completely do it. What if there's some shots that go through? But they should help by quite a bit. Let's see if we can at least do something now. Since at the moment we're just scratching the surface. So far this is working pretty good. I didn't think this might work. My capacitor is low, gonna hide again. Until I got my 300 shots. We were basically full. Back to tanking the shots and dealing some damage. I'm not even looking at the hammerhead at the moment. I'm just looking at my own shields, see if everything is okay. I am shooting some of the wall, which is not ideal. But I don't want to peek out too far away. I'm gonna finish my mag here and then I'll dip. We need to dip. Because our shield was getting pretty low. It's not completely broken. But you can see there the hammerhead is pretty red at the moment. Should have it in a couple of minutes probably. Our shield should be back. I really want to destroy this hammerhead and at least take the cargo on the ship just to make my money back. And so far it has been very disappointing. Maybe it spawns different types of cargo eventually, but in this one it hasn't. Let's see if this hammerhead is running. Haven't gotten the shields down, so no hull damage. But it's hiding now. Okay, we need to... Oh, we got it. Just as I wanted to hide. Got the target. So let me just double check what it has on board. So for cargo, it has scrap, iron, copper, random, which is just 111. So the scrap is probably the most valuable thing here. And then the spirit. So I will definitely take the scrap of the hammerhead here. Just because we need to make our investment back. But we'll see what we can do here. Here's the cargo hold, I believe. I should be able to click since it's an older cargo hold to just open it. Let me just see if I can find the button. So I can't find the button. I'm not an everyday hammerhead user. But I can always go inside and go to the cargo hold here. I'm just going to enter by the turret here. Hopefully the door opens. So it doesn't want to open. Maybe I do enter the turret. I'm inside the turret now. Now I'm going to exit it. Hopefully this will send me to the ship. Okay, it opened the door for us at the very least. Now we can go to the cargo hold. Luckily we do have signs where to go. Very fiery though. But here we go. Now to send it down. I think this is the little terminal here. For some reason this little terminal doesn't want to work. I guess it's just a really old ship. And I don't know where the buttons are. So I might have to go to the bridge open up all doors. Let me just go see. Managed to make it to the bridge here. Let me just open up everything. I think this was Xeno freight. Here's the seat. There we go. I managed to put the cargo down. I just have a button that I press to open up everything. You will need to find it. Let's go back to the cargo hold. Definitely not the craziest cargo hold, but at least it's something. I'm gonna go get my ship nicely parked. After this, I will get the spirits as well, just to make my money back, since so far it's not very profitable. There is a mission where it says protect ship, but I haven't seen any ship to protect. Maybe that thing has the real drugs on it, but I'll take what I can. So the only cargo that I'm gonna take here is probably the scrap, right? Because that sells for quite a bit. Other things, not so much. And I'm gonna need the space for the spirits eventually, because that whole C2 is full of it. So I will need extra space. I will cram it in. But first the scrap, because it's more valuable than other things. Okay, we're all good to go. Let's go to the C2. And then after the C2, I'll have a look around to see if there's any other ships that we might be able to get cargo from. Here's the C2. I'm just gonna park and try my best to make it super easy to load. This whole ship should be full of spirits. I think we can go sell it at Pyro Gateway or somewhere. It will give us the most amount of profit. But let's quickly have a look at the cargo hold here. Got quite big boxes. I don't know if I'll be able to fill my ship with everything, but I'm definitely gonna try. Luckily, we can take about 30 SEUs of boxes on this railing here. Just gonna put it all the way to the back so that it is easier for me to load the next one. Here's the next one. You can see, super convenient. We're able to put it right here. Nice 30 SEUs of boxes. Now I can just do the rest as well. I think in order to save space, I'm gonna take this box and see if I can jam it right through this little door here. It can definitely fit. You can see it's through the door. Just need to be very patient. Okay, we're in. I think I can put the 8 SEU right here. Managed to jam the 8 SEUs in there. I'm not sure if it's gonna stay, but I'm gonna try my best to make it stay. There is a couple of smaller boxes all the way to the back here. I can definitely squeeze this in. And there we go. That's all our cargo. I did the most I could. Even filled the middle with cargo. Let's go see if we can close everything up and deliver it. So I'm going to close the back. That should be pretty decent. But let's take a look at the middle here when I close it. So the moment of truth. Let me quickly close it. It's probably going to be some clipping. I'm hoping it doesn't fall out. It just steadies eventually. It might constantly vibrate like this. Even the 8 ECUs is still there, I believe. Seems like it. But we'll see if this survives. It might just pop out of the ship. I couldn't find anything. I looked around for a little bit. Let's go sell the cargo and see how much we made. So a good place to go sell all the distilled spirits is Stanton Gateway. So it's still in Pyro. You don't have to go that far. Just a little bit of a trip though. Let's go over and unload. But finally here, I'm gonna land and unload all the boxes so that we can see how much everything sells for. Seems like our scrap did make it, so it stayed. But first, I'm gonna unload all of the bigger boxes and then I'll try to get these out. Luckily, they weren't difficult to get out. I just dropped them down to the cargo grid. So very easy. So you can definitely put some cargo there, but also very risky. Let's see if I can take this one out. You can see I just snap it to the grid and then you can take it out. So very handy little tip. There we go. Here is the last box. I'm going to send it down and then we can make our way over to the admin's office and go sell. Here we go. Hopefully I can sell everything all at once. Don't have to do it piece by piece. Here's our distilled spirits. 266 SEUs. Let's max it out. 142,000. And for our scrap, 55,000. So in total, we made 197,000, but our fee was 150,000, meaning our total profit is only 47,000. So is this mission worth it? I don't think so, unless the mission was bugged for me, and the Protect ship shows up with a lot of drugs, or I got really unlucky with the C2, I definitely don't think it's worth it. There's better salvage contracts out there that actually gives you loads of scrap and gold, even if we were to salvage the Ham and Hat and the C2 with the Reclaimer. There's better salvage contracts out there that spawns the things without having to fight for them. So would I do this mission again? Probably not, since it's a complete waste of money. I hope I helped you avoid this mission in the future. If I did, please leave a like, and if you want to see more videos like this, then you can watch this video right here where you can actually make money with the salvage contract. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.